Right guys, I've just played my first few games of Ballistic and generally here are my first thoughts. Maybe because I came off a couple of bad games, maybe I'm a little salty, but generally, unless you're going to play this game with 4 other people that got mics and that you know and that you can communicate with, I think this game will be a struggle. I find that with any game like this anyway, Valorant, Call of Duty, sometimes you meet cool people but when you just want to vibe, which I do, so I want to vibe with people on the stream and you generally get in randoms and then the randoms leave, that just sends you off in a bad way. Like a few games, you're already 3-0 down because you've got 4 players. And they start to get the momentum. Momentum is very important in like this types of games. So this is the map we have got. Our first map and our only map for whatever reason. We have Skyline 10 or Skyland 10. We have 2 points, site A, site B, defender spawn, attacker spawn, that sort of thing. A couple of mid sections. I know a few people were saying it's a little big, but I don't think it's that big. But it's funny they released a game. Now I know it's in early access that this game mode is, but to only have one map is a little strange. Obviously it's probably so people get used to it, but I feel like games like this, when it's search and destroy or Valorant, I feel like you need at least a couple maps to run through. This is an FPS. This is a 5v5 mode. I feel like there should have probably been 2 maps at launch. I would suspect that the next map would be like a couple weeks away. I'd be surprised if it's after Christmas. Middle section's kind of useless. No, you can use middle section. Maybe there should be another cut through maybe. I know there's one from elbow to storage from what you might be able to utilize. Obviously, we're new to this map, so you might be able to utilize going through here, cutting some attacks off to B. So I find myself on A and I would go around here, which is a bit of a longer path. You can probably cut that down, or when someone shouts A, you can run back here and go this way. I guess that's to get used to the map. They've only released one map. What I generally think of the map is it's a really clean map. It obviously goes with the theme of the season. It'd be interesting to see what they do with the rest of the maps when they come out. Fire theme, jungle theme, Greek theme. I'm sure they already got them done and dusted and ready to release at any point. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't give an option when we went down to 4 players to annul the game, get out the game, vote to leave, because then it's kind of we're getting penalised. I know that they get penalised, but I feel like we should also have a chance to thingy the game, because it's a bit like what we're doing kind of frustrated me. But all in all, when we had 5 players in from the stream, 4 of them at least talking, it's an enjoyable experience. You have to like get on with the boys, you know, kind of thing, because if you don't, it's hard work to solo queue into these things. I've always found that. Like, yeah, every so often you might find a good set of people and it's funny, it's jokey, it's this, it's that. But most of the time, it's very mid. A solo queuing and random queuing in these types of games, I've never enjoyed the experience, regardless if it's Fortnite, Call of Duty, Valorant. I've just never enjoyed it. I like, you know, get 5 people together and then just grind the rest of the night. Like, obviously, because people want to come and go. Like, that is gonna. I keep saying this now. Every video now, I keep bringing up your first impressions are gonna make your opinion of the game. And when you're trying to get at least 5 people with mics, or at least 5 people you know, it's already you're against it, working up a hill already in terms of enjoyment, or at least just trying to like play to win, because these are the types of games that are competitive. So you know you're gonna come up against good players. I've already seen a few comments saying, "Oh, the sweat's already in." Yeah, it's a 5v5, mate. It's real players. They want to win. You're not playing. You're definitely not playing this game mode to walk around and complete your challenges. You're playing this game mode to win. You want to be at the end of the 7 rounds, or sorry, however many to get to 7. You want 7 round wins, and you want to say, look, I've won the game. This is what I'm doing here. GG's. If you don't have a mic, you can ping and stuff. Yeah, but I still feel like you generally need full communication in this game mode. If there's one person, just sort of like the first couple games we had where we had 4 speaking, and I think it was you, wasn't it? Anyway, I feel like that's fine. If it goes down to 3, it's a little, and it's down to 2, it's rough, unfortunately. And obviously, people are learning to play this game, because I don't think they've ever played a search and destroy game or that type of game, or many people seem like they wanted to like over push. And it's like sometimes they got away with it, but the majority of the time you won't get away with doing stuff like that in these types of games. Like, you know, just plant, sit off, get your angles, make sure you each got an angle. If one person get exposed, quickly ping. Like there was an issue a few games where I was like, okay, I was looking at this top thing here. When someone new entered the game, it wouldn't show them up as being like new. It would show them up as being like an existing player. So I thought there was 2, and I was like, is someone else alive? Because they looked like they're alive, and then I died, and then the game ended because that player only just came in. I feel like I just need to redo this bit. It's either just not clear, but I'm like looking up and I don't know. Can we like customize the UI? I think it could do with some customizable things. The guns. Now, time to kill on these guns are crazy. They're a little spicy. For what this game is, the headshot multiplier seems to be crazy. And I'm not saying nerf it at the moment, but something Fortnite needs to keep an eye on. I feel like this is a pretty quick video in terms of explaining like the game mode and stuff, but I'm like, what isn't it? It's a very bare bones game. Like, there's only one map. It is early access. No, yeah, but there's a difference between early access and just a bare bones mode. Fortnite in general was early access for years. This is just very bare bones. I mean, too bare bones, in fact. I feel like only having one map, if they can like add a map before Christmas, that's fine. I kind of get used to one map and then introduce another one. But if they leave it mid-January, I think the mode will be lacking players by the end of mid-January. I feel like by February they need like a handful, maybe even 7 to 10 maps. Altogether, I think if you have 5 friends, all talking, all communicating, I love these types of game modes. But if you're solo queuing, duo queuing, I think it will become frustrating pretty quickly. So I give it a 7 out of 10. I don't know what I'm basing that on. Flex gadgets, that's one thing to talk about. Oh my god, the amount of people just using the flashbang without thinking and flashing their team, that happened one too many times. So there is that. Now, adding stuff like boogie bombs wouldn't work. I think kind of removes the element of what 5v5 should be. Flashbangs are kind of different because that kind of takes out the game, but it allows you to move away into a corner if you're getting flashbangs. But I'm sure they would have thought about it. I don't see how that would work in my head, but I might be wrong. But generally, I like it. I like it. But yeah, they need over next less than a month, they need to at least introduce another couple maps and also a couple UI improvements, and that's about it. It felt like Fortnite after a while, to be fair. It did feel like I was playing a Fortnite game, but with that essence of a 5v5 mode. But I feel like it feels like Fortnite because of the map currently, but I feel like they need to like have some maps that are a bit more Fortnite related. Because this feels, I don't want to say corporate, because that's the wrong word, but it just feels like they've replayed into the theme for Chapter 6. And it's something cool to add to the grow metaverse. And of course, we have Lego Fortnite Brick Life in 17 hours and 40 minutes tomorrow. Another mode, which I will be playing and giving my first opinions on as well. So subscribe for that. I'd like to see ballistic expand upon like a hostage game mode or payload escort like Overwatch. I mean, it doesn't need to expand. They can just add another mode. Like at this point, they probably will do something like that, I suppose. Or no, I have seen some of the devs talking about Brick Life and talking about ballistic, what Fortnite has to their UEFN engine to what the current like creative creators has, and it seems like they're a bit like, wow, that's not okay, Fortnite. We are trying to work with Lego games, and we're trying to do this and we're trying to do that. And it seems like which I kind of get, but it seems like you're having stuff before the rest of us, and you're allowing yourself to almost be king of your own creative games. So it seems like they're almost working to like decrease the creative playouts by sucking up these game modes early and creating a monopoly in the Fortnite creative sphere. Like definitely less with ballistic, but more with Lego Fortnite or Lego Fortnite Brick Life. Like this is just not possible in UEFN at the moment, or without great difficulty. And I've seen a few creative people say today. And comment down below what you make of this, make of a ballistic, and I'll be sure to get back to you. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, you may enjoy this one. Until next time, it has been your boy, Miss JOY. Till next time, bye bye.